So cloud native work that team has done has been really impressive. Looking at what we've accomplished this past year, there's been a lot of work that's done to reduce the size of Docker images, to really do a lot of work to improve the logging, the explainability, and a lot of just the infrastructure necessary to manage and monitor the software. So there's a lot of exciting things about that have been delivered so far, and this release continues on with those things. But the first thing is actually getting Unica Plus into the AWS and the Azure marketplace. So if you are using one of those hyperscalers and you've got credits with them, this gives you a way to purchase and use up some of those credits that you have with those hyperscalers. It's an attractive opportunity if your customers have cloud marketplace credits that they can use, or if you've got that. The next thing, looking at some of the cloud native things that we've actually deployed. So there's a lot of stuff here. I'm not going to read through all of it. Everybody here has the ability to read, and we are going to make this content available afterwards. I think it's just really important to call out the work that we're doing to simplify the Docker images and deployment. So we're trying to make it easier to deploy the software. And this release, we're really focused on Max AI and how we make it easier to deploy that and to make it easier to initialize it and configure it. So there was a lot of work on that, but that was pretty exciting. The other things that we were doing, I mentioned the additional explainability and logging. So we worked on log rotate so that as we're adding all of these capabilities, we're making sure that you don't run into storage issues with the additional logging stuff. And then, as always, we're trying to ensure that the platform is extremely secure and reliable. So we look at continued things that we can do to improve the security and reliability through different upgrades of underlying components that we're using in the system. So we're continuing to do that as part of the maintenance and development work that we're doing.